What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're doing a statue preview, but before we get to that, I did just want to update you guys a little bit on this.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Not sure why Alexa always does that. But, so I decided to move the Cool Props bust up high. This bust really does need to be up high, even though I boosted it angled-wise down low. It still is not the most ideal way to look at it. You need to look at this bust, you know, ideally from like down low, like having it really high, like even like Pennywise high. And I've still actually kept the thing underneath the base to boost it up even more. Otherwise, it still like angles down, and I want it not angled down. I want it just angled forward. So doing it like this, it definitely improves the overall bust. The whole look of it is far better. In addition, you know, I can see the eyes really good. I can see the mouth really good. The presence is incredible on this thing. It actually has incredible presence, especially when you put it top shelf like that and you boost it up. The wide shoulders, the back cannon, you know, the head is huge. Definitely, you know, like compared to like Freddy just head to head, you know, like it's like double the size of a human head. So it's absolutely massive. And it definitely has a lot of presence. Now, this bust is obviously not without its issues, as every statue bust has an issue. So, you know, in my review yesterday, I had stated, what was it, like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. And I do agree, 6.5 out of 10 down low. When I put it up high, it does increase it quite a bit, actually. The presence and the overall look, I would say improve it to about an 8 out of 10. The few reasons it's not a 10 out of 10 piece: one, the paint app, it definitely could be improved in the forehead, the acid, the mouth, the armor. The teeth are good, like they're almost like in a translucent resin. However, they are too brown. They should be a little bit more white. The necklace and eyes are perfect, and I would love an underbase that props it up to be this angle, you know, similar to like the Prime 1, something, not that exact same design, but something like that, where you remove the AVPR, but have an underbase that boosts it up, and then have the AVPR, or even just, I mean, AVPR is fine. I would probably change it to look more like that, though, the more accurate movie look. You know, if you did that and obviously fixed the dreads to be more individualized with a better paint job, this thing could be a solid, like, ultimate Predator bust ever made. Now, I am looking into potentially getting this repainted and customizing it. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm looking into adding a cannon. Because I think if you added a cannon, you know, look at the legendary scale. He actually has dual cannons, but because he only has one shoulder, he only needs one cannon. And it should attach right here. I could technically also put it right here, but if I could get something to attach a cannon right there, having it come out, you know, similar to like that, but it's a bigger cannon, having it go back and then forward, I think that would add a ton of presence. Secondly, I would love to get this repainted. Everything but the eyes and necklace I would get repainted. I'd repaint the dreads, the face, the mouth, the teeth, the armor, and I'd also see about having them fixate some sort of underbase to prop it up like this, so I don't use just, you know, foam covered with a black fabric. So I am going to attempt to do that. I'm not going to try to have them change the dreads. I think just a repaint could fix them and make them look a little bit better. But I am looking into this option. I think because this is my ultimate AVP wall, I do want the highest quality possible pieces. And I think this bust definitely has the potential to be the best Wolf Predator bust out there. The sculpt is like 9.5 out of 10 in my opinion. It's pretty much spot on to Wolf from the movie. You compare screen stills, this is a perfect Wolf bust sculpt. I loved the Scott Marshall custom. However, it was stylized. It was not accurate to Wolf Predator from the movie. Granted, I love the stylized look. I think it was amazing. But at the end of the day, I'm collecting Wolf from the movie, you know. You don't want a stylized piece, you know, even if it looks, I would say, probably better. That's probably how he should have looked in the movie. But I want to collect from the movie. And so I want movie accurate sculpt. The movie accurate sculpt is still amazing, don't get me wrong. Like I said, 9.5 out of 10, where Scott Marshall sculpt, I'd put at 10 out of 10 sculpt. Anyways, I'm going to look into a repaint. I am happy with it right now, but considering where this is at, how I'm sitting in my chair and I'm constantly looking at it, I would like to get it repainted. I'm willing to spend probably up to an extra $1,250, I think, to get this repainted with shipping. I think it would be worth it. Plus, another $300 for the cannon. If we had the underbase, I definitely want to make this like the ultimate wolf predator situation. In addition, I got the mask, which I am going to wall mount right there. I've moved the poster, put the alien poster there, predator poster there. I have thought of potentially getting the Prime 1 Aliens wall mount diorama, but I don't want to spend $800 on that thing. I don't think it's worth it. And it's tiny. It's like 12 inches by 20. So that thing's tiny. So I'm like, I'll just keep the poster there. But, and then the XM Predator looks great right there. It looks fantastic down low. No issues with that down low. The only thing is I can't use the giant spear, which sucks. You can't quite see the eyes in the mask as good, but that's not super important. Otherwise, it looks great down low. Frankly, I think I probably even like it better down low. But I do also like XM Alien in the corner because of how deep he is. It works really well right there. Anyways, let's get into today's preview video. So I'm going to check out Loki once we get pricing. But today I want to show you guys this bad boy right here. I've not looked at pricing yet, but I've looked at pictures. Gypsy Danger life-size bust by Prime 1 Studios. So I'm going to guess price. I think the normal is going to be $1,899. The deluxe, $2,500. That's my guess. Let's see if I'm right. Oh my dear God. $5,000. They gotta be out of their frickin' mind. Well, that's an instant pass for me. Dear God. $5,000. How can they honestly expect that? This isn't silicone. I mean, I know it's pretty big, but Jupiter's cock. Holy shiz, that's so expensive. Instant pass, no thanks. $3,600, yeah, pass. I'm sorry, Prime 1, that is way too expensive. $3,700 plus shipping, and let's see, how many boxes is this? 2 boxes, shipping will be at least $250. You're looking at $4,000 for this. Now, I was waiting to pre-order the Gypsy Danger statue. That's also $2,000, which I think is overpriced. That one should have been $1,500. But I was waiting on this bust because I wanted to get the bust if I got the statue. But now that I see these prices, I am appalled. This is ridiculous. Now, I know these busts are amazing, but this thing is only like 30 inches tall. The one without the arm should not be this expensive. Now, I do like this. This is not as cool as like the Men in Black by ECC. But this is definitely way overpriced. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like this is big, but it's not like redonkulous. The arm one is definitely much bigger, but holy cow, I cannot believe these prices. Now, I love this look. This is what I'd kind of hoped for. I do think the arm look is much better, but $5,000. Plus, I'm sure it's a third box, so it's probably another $500 in shipping. Yeah, this is the look. It's like, I love, me, I love bust next to like 1/4 or statue or whatever. This is awesome looking, for sure. And I would want to get this bust if I got the statue. But now that I see the price on both, I'm like, okay, so $2,000 plus $4,000. You're looking at $6,000. That's the price of Godzilla vs. Kong Dio. Man, these prices are just outrageous. I can't spend that much on a Gypsy Danger bust. If anything, I'd only get the Gypsy Danger, not the bust. The bust is a pass for me. It's cool, but I would never get this as a standalone piece ever. I think the detail's great, the really good weathering effect. It looks like real armor. Got like stickers. The base is fantastic. It looks like where they developed the Jaegers. So, very cool design. Props to Prime 1 for developing an incredible bust. The fact that you can lift the visor up and see the actual, humans inside, I think is really cool. It's just, that price is just outrageous to me. yeah, I just cannot believe that $5,000. I was way off, double what I thought. I thought 2,500. I mean, it's not silicone. And here's the thing: I look at a comparable bust, which would be Queen Studios' Bumblebee bust, which is also a robot bust, and frankly, I think it's more intricate than this. And that one was priced less than 2,500. I can understand the arms adding maybe $800 to $1,000 more in price. It is substantially better though with the arms. Look how much bigger and more presence. The only problem with the arms is it does block all that detail right there. You know, like that inner light up function is blocked, and that's really cool having that. You know, but the arm pose is cool because he did that quite a bit in the movie. So it definitely has a ton of presence, and it tells a story, but it also blocks. So it's somewhat similar to like Queen's Wonder Woman bust, how her arms are blocking part of her chest and face from angles. This one's similar. It's a massive piece, no doubt, especially with the arms. Huge. Huge, huge bust. Very cool, but I just don't see this selling super good because of how expensive it is. Like, that just blew my freaking mind. I do really like this. I won't deny it. I think it's amazing. But that price is just outrageous. So, yeah, and this one is 3 boxes, as I thought, an additional box for the arms. $500 non-refundable deposit. I bet you this is going to have a really low edition size. You know, probably less than 100. Because I just don't think a lot of people are going to be pre-ordering this. Considering that price tag plus space, you know, you got to be a huge Pacific Rim fan. And this one's $18.49 for the deluxe version. The ultimate version, though, $16.99. So obviously you get the deluxe, because that, I remember that includes additional stuff. Yeah, if I'm to get anything from this line, it's just going to be just the statue, which I do think is amazing. I'm not going to pre-order it, though. I'm definitely not pre-ordering anything. I will see where my collection is at when this releases in, 2+ years, June 2023. Consider another delay. This will release probably in 2024. So, that's 2 years out. So, and I think this will be available by then. I'm not worried of it selling out. And if it does sell out, that's fine. It's not part of my end game plan. I plan to get Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm all in on that line, outside of the Kong axe. But yeah, for me, it's a pass. I do love Pacific Rim. I thoroughly enjoyed both movies. The first one a lot, which is what this is from. However, these prices are just getting outrageous. Plus space, this is going to take up a lot of space. Definitely like a full garage shelf. Like a 48-inch where I have these guys, it would take up that much space. So definitely a lot of space dedication and a lot of money. $6,000. Definitely a lot. So definitely something to consider. But for me, it is a pass for sure, especially that bust. Oh, that's just, I couldn't do $5,000 for that bust. I've only done $5,000 for one bust, and it is the Arnold over there. So, and I think he's worth it because he's silicone and he's not a space hog. It's freaking Arnold from T2, one of the greatest, movies ever in like the freaking 80s, 90s. It's a 90s movie. Anyways, folks, that's it. That's my opinion on this piece. Very cool, awesome piece, great presence, but stupid expensive. Just like Godzilla vs. Kong, that's frankly too expensive as well. But for me, I think it's one of the best statues ever made, so I'm going in. But I am not going in on this line. It is just too expensive for me. So, pass for me. Let's see where I'm at in 2 years. I say this now, but let's see 2 years when it releases. If I find a way to have space and money, who knows, I may get it. I've said that many times before, too expensive, then I ended up buying it. So, let's wait and see. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.